Hi, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. As always, so grateful for all you do to support the channel and help us grow. I appreciate you so much. You already know, like, comment, subscribe. The signs with the most activity gets bonus content and gets their content priority. If you continue to be the top watched and engaged with sign, Leo, you get readings on Thursdays and Sundays. Check your playlist. Your readings are timeless, and they just want me to keep saying that as there might be something in there that you need to hear. So let's get into your reading. I'm just feeling a lot of different things today. It's like an emotional roller coaster inside of me. The day is gloomy and dark, but now the sun's peering out. There's just a lot going on here. Let's get into what I was feeling. All right, so what I'm immediately getting here is time is up, awakening, you first, people pleasing, what's not for you drains you, and what is will energize you, and a focus on your health, wellness, and well-being at this time. I feel like it's a time for you where a lot of change is looming. It's the rock bottom in some ways before the upswing of things. A lot of you have already gone through an awakening, but I feel like you're going through another one now. And this one is specifically related to you putting yourself first and stop people pleasing, stop doing what serves humanity, other people, and the community, and a more of a focus on self. I feel like for a long time, you lived your life at other people's expense, I just heard. So like a relationship that you weren't getting what you want, or a situationship, or a friendship, or a family situation, or a workplace. You just kept going with it. You just kept people pleasing with it because you didn't want change. You're a fixed sign. You don't like change. I feel you on that. But I feel like it's all blowing up. Time's up on everything at this point. And it could be multiple things at once. Like it could be like a father or a mother wound that you're healing, a workplace thing that you're changing up, a relationship thing. Like, again, I'm just feeling the more that you put yourself first and the more that you love yourself, the better decisions you'll make, and everything in your life will reflect that love that you have for yourself. So you're not going to stay in like a situationship or a dead-end relationship. Or like for someone, I feel like you were in a relationship for years and never getting a proposal or engagement, and you want that and you want to have children. Well, nothing's turning out how you wanted it to. So you're realizing that the time's up. You're also awakening on a lot of people as well, is what I feel. So friends, family, coworkers, I just feel like there's this awareness going on inside of you. Like within seconds of meeting someone, you know, like this person's jealous of me, or this person wants something from me, or this person genuinely loves me. You can sense it. You can feel it. You can sense an opportunist from a mile away is another thing that I was feeling. And this whole cycle in your life of putting other people above yourself, I feel like a lot of you thought you were saving yourself in some way, or avoiding conflict, or avoiding heartbreak, or avoiding change. Like you thought you were doing the right thing by doing this, but you'll only realize after you change your way of being that you have so much more energy and zest for life and will to live and passion for your life when you're not doing this, because it was all draining you in different ways. And because you're making all these changes, you could be going through a breakup, you could be changing a housing situation, a family dynamic, whatever it may be. Nurture yourself at this time. If you have the money to spend on like self-care or like Reiki or massage or whatever it may be, then do that for yourself right now, because I just feel like you're going through a lot and you need to nurture yourself and love yourself. And if you can't afford to do anything out, then just do it within your home. Like maybe look up Reiki or meditation online, or like do a face mask at home or something. But I really feel this big emphasis on new love, renewed hope, and new is what I'm feeling. Somebody here always wanted to cling to the past. Like you could have been someone who your entire life, when you break up with people, you never really let them go. They come back and forth into your life. They kind of, I don't know, like you have a hard time letting friends go, exes go, even if someone hurt you in some way. I feel it's, again, that feeling of people pleasing and being afraid of change. Yeah. So this is standing out to me. What I was saying in the beginning, I don't exactly remember, but the time is up on these friendships that are in competition with you, these insecure lovers, insecure family members, insecure friends. For some of you, you have a parent that's jealous of you too. Like your own mother or father is in a competition with you. Your own parent could be karmic. Your friend could be karmic. Your ex could be karmic. The relationship that you were in that wasn't progressing anywhere could be karmic. Whatever it may be for you, time is up in all this. And with these 3 cards, I feel like it's 3 people that you're either letting go of, changing the dynamic or in some way, or just simply detaching and stopping people pleasing. Like you're changing whether you fully let this family member or ex or friend go. I feel like some of you, you're letting the friend go for sure. But if it's like a family dynamic or a workplace thing, then you can't necessarily just kibosh this relationship. So you just stop with the people pleasing and stop with the draining. So whatever these people do to drain you, whether it's their comments, whether it's their problems, whether it's them always needing you for something, you're just not going to be there. You're not going to pick up the phone. You're not going to respond back. You're not going to engage with these people. They're not going to get a reaction out of you anymore. I just saw like a broom sweeping up a bunch of dirt and putting it into a dustpan. So I feel like that's how you view people. Like you view some people as toxic, messy, debris. Like they don't serve you. They're just there to irritate you in a certain way. And I feel like just recognizing it, seeing the patterns in yourself. A lot of you are doing a lot of work on yourself too to not be a people pleaser, but you're definitely releasing 3 different things or 3 different people for some of you, and you're going to be a lot happier. This is somehow going to relate to you finding love, peace, new love, your finances taking up, feeling whole and complete, and some kind of spiritual healing within yourself. And then meanwhile, we have a lot going on here. So there's a twin flame connection here that could be awakening at the same time as you, or you could have already gone through this and your twin flame's awakening now. And what I feel like is there's so much going on. Like you have people from the past and people that you've never even met, people that are you just meeting that are watching you. Like all these cards of watching, keeping tabs, call, hearing from them, travel. So I feel like you're at peace, you're looking good, you're traveling, you're focused on yourself, focused on your career, financial glow up, and physical glow up for some of you because you truly love yourself and you stop pouring into those that you don't want to pour into anymore. Like there's this big feeling of I don't want to is what is just really standing out. Like whether it be in a family or a friend or an ex or a twin flame returning, if you don't want to, you're not doing it. And there's a lot of peace with that. But in the meantime, like you're standing in your power in some way and it's making you very alluring and attractive. Like I'm being guided towards this peacock. People are watching you. They're watching you travel. They're seeing your lifestyle. They're seeing your energy as well. Like you could have worked at the same workplace for years, or you could have worked at the same workplace for years, or gone to the same gym for years or whatever, and you never met anyone. You never met like a love connection. You never found any of it. But now because you've learned the lessons, you've awakened, you're at peace, you're traveling, you're loving yourself. Now these things are coming in for you, even at work and even at the gym and at random places, because spirit was never going to give these things to you when you were closed off or resistant to them, when you had to heal from something, whatever. And I just feel like that's honestly what I'm feeling is you pull back from everybody else and they're going to struggle. Like, they're going to struggle because they don't have the same dynamic with you, whatever, but you truly don't care. People are missing you. People are wanting to reach out. There's definitely a twin flame. There's definitely like a high school sweetheart or someone you just knew in passing that's always kind of thought of you in the back of their mind, but they kind of you're catching their eye at this time too. And then for some of you, it's new love that's happening totally out of the blue, on a trip, at work, at the gym, at the grocery store, just random, like just you are just being yourself and your energy and you're smiling and whatever. And this person's automatically drawn to you and you start dating. It could lead to a proposal. It could lead to financial gain, traveling with this person, buying a home together. It's moving really fast. And for others of you, this is your twin flame returning that wants to reconcile and give you all these things. And they've now awakened as well. And what they want me to say here is just no matter if it's new, no matter if it's old, no matter if it's your twin flame, notice how it makes you feel when this person returns or this person comes into your life. If this connection makes you feel drained, it's not for you. If it makes you feel anxious or stressed or unstable, it's not for you. If it energizes you, brings you peace and happiness, and you feel genuinely loved, then take another chance at this if you want. Do what you want to do, but those are the key things to look for now, is like assess what brings you peace. And for some of you, traveling really brings you a lot of peace, or focusing on yourself, or going on a date, or like some kind of spiritual growth or healing or practices bring you a lot of peace. Well, then do that. You've been through a lot. You've learned a lot of lessons. You've let a lot of people go. You've changed a lot of dynamic. This is all work, and you need to actually focus on your health and wellness and well-being. And it's okay to rest. It's okay to sleep in sometimes. It's okay to take a day off. It's okay to take a mental health day. It's okay to take a break. Just don't be so hard on yourself as well, because some of you are really future focused, financial focused, love focused. You have goals, is what I feel. Like you have an urgency to get places and get things done, but you also have to learn to be more chill too, because you like, especially if you're dating and stuff, you don't want to come on too strong. You just want to be chill. And then we have facade beliefs. We have contract, career commitments, transformation, distance, retreat, or time out, North Node, which is what you're in right now and why everything's coming to you unexpectedly, control tactics, sabotage, guilt, reunion, soul ties, illusions, confusion, forgiveness, apology, disharmony triggers conflict, epiphany, breakthrough, union again, and messages travel again in communication. So again, with this awakening, with all these cards panning out how they do, I feel like it's for someone, for your ex or your twin flame. that they go through an awakening. There was contracts, career commitments that kept you guys separate. Their entire belief system has transformed, and they've transformed as well. This person could have left you confused in the past, ghosted you, been immature, tried to control you in some ways, or control you by making you feel less than, sabotaging this. There was disharmony, there was fights. They want an apology and they want your forgiveness, and there's been a lot of time and distance between you and this person. It's totally your decision, but they do want a reunion. They are having an epiphany. Some of them could have had like a life or death experience they might tell you about too. Like, I'm seeing like a transport truck. So I don't know if they were in a car accident or fell asleep at the wheel or something, and it could have ended really badly, but it didn't. And that was kind of what led them down the path of their awakening. And then they had an epiphany about you when they were seeing the light, that thinking they were going to die, all they could see was you. So that's just someone's story. This is definitely a really strong connection, and this person definitely does show that they have changed, but it all depends on you now. You're now in your North Node. You're going to have a lot of options, whether you want them or not. Options for travel, option for career, option for friends, and options for love. And again, what drains you and what brings you energy. And there's something else here as well about maintaining your peace, because so many people many people are really envious of you at this time as well. So they might make comments, jealous remarks, send evil eye to try and get or just make an backhanded comment or something to try and get a reaction out of you, to disturb your peace in some way. But you already know your purpose. You already know what path you need to be on. So don't let anybody disturb your peace. And again, just look, anytime you're having a bad day or something's going wrong or someone's trying to interfere with something for you or whatever, what gives you energy? When you meditate, do you feel better? When you sleep well, do you feel better? When you eat well, when you talk to a certain friend, what makes you feel good, and do more of that at this time. So this card's here, sexuality, someone's still figuring themselves out. This could be a friend or a coworker that's secretly in love with you and hates the certainty that you have in yourself and your path, because they don't even know what their sexuality is or where they're going or anything. This also resonates for the twin flame. Some of them could have been figuring out their sexuality, but I feel like for the majority of them, they were just figuring out themselves and their life. Like it was like an immaturity thing, why they acted how they did as well. And then we have someone else, someone's in the middle, something trying to sabotage this, divorce, experiencing a breakup, communication, compromise, forgive, work it out, challenges, make a decision, work on inner healing, narcissist, someone is too full of themselves, distance, you and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant, and no, it's not the right time. So a lot of cards with this. I feel like for someone here, this is a specific message, not going to resonate with everyone here, but you wanted this person before your awakening. And now that you have awakened, you want to be with someone else. And also I feel like this person could have chosen someone else instead of you and made you feel like you're in competition. And a lot of you have done so much work on yourself that you're not interested in that dynamic. You're not interested in something that's challenging, someone that's narcissistic, someone that chooses someone or something else over your connection. Like you just want things that bring you peace, flow to you, are genuine, are good from the start. You don't want this thing that's come and gone and broken and this has happened and that's happened and you're just saying no to it. It doesn't matter like how bad this person wants to message you or try and bring something back together with you. Some of you just really aren't interested in the drama, the challenges, and the amount of work that this is. You've gotten yourself to a good place and you don't want anything in your life that disturbs your peace. And with this here, I just feel like whenever I see this card, this person's face is just so relaxed and chill and so certain. And that's how you are. You are certain now. You're certain about if you want to travel, if you want love, what you want in a partner, what brings you peace, what disturbs you, what kind of behaviors in someone that you're dating or a friend or whatever makes you feel ill, and then you just don't want to be involved in it. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could be rejecting this person when you come back, or you could already be moved on or moved, I just heard. So some of you could go on a trip somewhere and meet new love and just move as well. That's another thing that I was feeling. Any more messages for Leo? Okay. So under the deck, mend and reunion again, and guilty and self-love. Okay. So someone, like, again, I feel like this twin flame that you were dealing with for some of you, like I said, they really feel a lot of guilt. They have a lot of sleepless nights. They can't get you off your mind. They want a reunion with you. They want to fix something with you. For some of you, a spiritual attack could have been involved. So there could have been a friend or family member or someone that was either just gossiping about this connection or making backhanded comments that kind of interfered with it in some way. And then also this facing their demons is really standing out. So I feel like you were a huge catalyst to this person's awakening and this person's change. You rejecting them, not taking them back, not forgiving them could just send them down the path of facing all their demons and healing themselves, or they could go the opposite direction. But again, it's just like with these cards, you could have wanted this person back for so long. Like, you never felt a connection with like this. You never felt chemistry like this. And you wanted this person to come back together with you, and you always thought that you would. But now you could be just loving yourself so much and so healed from this that, again, you don't ever want to disturb that peace. And then there's something about this new love, because it's standing out, that this person just makes you feel at peace. This person makes you feel safe. And that's what you want more than this past person anymore. And for some of you, again, it's like just a form of self-love to want what wants you. You don't want someone that didn't choose you the first time. You don't want someone that deceived you or hurt you or cheated on you or like had a marriage and kid with someone else and now they're coming out to you. You want that first with someone. And this new person doesn't need second chances is what I just heard. So this new person's going to get it right the first time because they're on your path is what I feel. And then under the deck, again, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And that's exactly what you're doing right now is like, it's not even about, like for some of you, you used to have this whole list, right? Like you wanted a tall guy with blue eyes and a professional job and this kind of a look and this kind of a smell and treated you this way and whatever. Like you wanted all this list of things, but what you kind of realize now is that list has gone out the window and you don't care about it. You don't care about how someone looks. It's more about how they make you feel and how they fit into your life and how they nourish your soul. Do they bring you peace or do they bring you disruption every day? And a lot of you, like I said, you're in your north node, you're in your life purpose. You could have a business you're starting, you could have a passion project you're working on, you could have fitness goals, you could have travel booked. You don't want someone that's going to blow up your life every day and cause you stress and anxiety and up and down and confusion and regret. Like you just want someone that is healthy for you and you together can work as a power couple to persevere through your goals. You don't want your energy disturbed. So a lot of you are going to be engaged to this new person. You're also going to feel like they were worth the wait in the end. Like everything that happened was for a bigger purpose and you understand why. And it also helps you release this twin flame or release this past person for some of you. And then for others of you, you could want to reconcile with this twin flame, but again, you're loving yourself first. You have goals in mind. You have the way that you want your life to work in mind. You're in your North Node and nobody's taking you out of it. And this person just doesn't have the same power over you anymore. And it also depends, like when they return, what are they going to tell you? What was the delay? Did they have a family with someone else? Did they have a child with someone else? For some of you, you don't want someone's scraps. You don't want someone's leftovers. You don't want to be a mother or father to someone else's child. Like you, the person that I'm feeling, you just want your own children and your own engagement, and to be with someone that it's like the first child together, first engagement together, first marriage together. Some people don't care about that. And then other people, it's just like this person made you, again, it's not even about this, your twin flame could be the most attractive, handsome, good in the sheets person, but you don't care anymore. It's like, how did this person make you feel? How many sleepless nights did they give you? How did they always make you feel less than? How did they always disturb your peace and make you feel insecure? Do you want to feel that way again? A lot of you don't. You really don't. And even if this person's changed, which I feel like they have, is it too late though? Is the point. And for some of you, it really is. Some of you are going to, like I said, bump into this new love, and you're going to be engaged and everything within 6 months. And some of you could be uprooting your entire life and moving somewhere because it's a love of a lifetime. And this person you'll never see again. And they'll have to, again, with this card underneath, divine intervention, facing their demons karma. Maybe their karma is to never get to see you again. Maybe their karma is to always long and always wish that they could fix things, but they can't. I'm really getting a different feeling with this reading. Like I'm feeling like this, you might see this twin flame or this ex and you might not even be attracted to them anymore. Life might have beat them down so bad as their karma. They might have aged a lot, lost all their hair, gained a bunch of weight. They just look different. They could have health issues or whatever they chose. It was they got a spiritual they got a spiritual butt whooping for some of them. For some of them, you weren't the first person that they hurt. They hurt a lot of people in their life, and everything comes with a price, right? And I just feel like there's a lot going on here, but for the majority of what I'm feeling is a lot of you are moving on to something that's coming really, really fast. And moving fast and going to bring you peace, and you're going to never have to realize why nothing else didn't work out in the past. It's all going to make sense, and it's all being divinely guided. Once you've ascended, and once you've realized to put yourself first, and once you've stopped people pleasing. And for a lot of you, this is another message. You could have always gone back to this twin flame because they had a hard life or a hard childhood or whatever. So you just always gave them second chances, third chances, fifth chances. And now you realize actually you're not what's best for me. This person's what's best for me. And I have to do what's best for myself because you always put yourself first. So now it's my turn too. So this is your reading, Leo, sending love and light. See you in the next one.